You know, have you ever wondered what makes a makeup brand feel special? Like it has a real soul, you know? Well, today we're going to dive into a brand that believes that artistry shouldn't just be for the pros. It should be in every single bottle and palette you own. So let's get into the story of Miss Cop. Just think about that for a second. What if every single product you reached for was created not just by some lab, but by a professional makeup artist who actually lives and breathes color, texture, and all the latest trends? That's the amazing idea at the very heart of the brand we're looking at today. And this image right here, wow, it just captures that passion perfectly. This is not just a swatch of makeup, right? It's texture, it's rich pigment, it's pure creative energy. So, welcome to the world of Miss Cop, a brand that's built on a genuine, true love for cosmetics. Every great story has to start somewhere, and the one behind Miss Cop is about as authentic as it gets. We're talking a classic from the ground up tale, where passion really did lead the way. And get this, these are the brand's own words, which I think says so much. This wasn't some huge corporate launch with a ton of money. Nope. It was an adventure that kicked off in a small garage, all because of a simple desire to create amazing quality products. And this comparison just says it all, doesn't it? On one side, you see a peek at their early days. On the other, the slick, modern company they've become. It's such a powerful picture of their journey. But the big question is, as they grew, how did they keep that original passion alive? So, what is the secret to keeping that passion going when you get bigger? Well, for Miss Cop, the answer really comes down to one key person, the one who makes sure an artist's touch is in every single product they make. And here she is. Meet Sandra Marciano. She's not just a creative director with a fancy title, she's a professional makeup artist. You can just see in this picture, she is totally in her element, surrounded by all that color. She is the creative force, the engine that designs and pulls together all the brand's collections. And this right here, this is their core promise. It's so much more than a tagline. It means that every single collection is looked over by a professional's eye. That guarantees the products aren't just high quality, but they're also perfectly on trend. Okay, let's get into the products themselves because that's what we're all here for, right? We're going to start with the foundation of any look, the complexion. This is where the artistry really begins. Just look at these beautiful textures. You can almost feel them. You know, creating that perfect canvas is, well, it's everything. And Miss Cop offers this rich and varied choice, making sure there's a match for all kinds of skin tones and needs. This table gives us a great little snapshot of the range. You've got everything from the Cover and Glow Up Liquid Foundation to super versatile products like a 2-in-1 foundation and concealer, plus targeted correctors. I mean, it is a seriously comprehensive lineup for creating that perfect base. All right, so we've prepped the canvas. Now let's move on to the color. This is where a brand's personality really gets to shine. And let me tell you, Ms. Cop delivers a whole vibrant world of expression for your lips. Yes, this is what I'm talking about. So rich, so bold, so expressive. These are not just colors, they are statements. You can totally see Sandra Marciano's artistry at play here, putting together a palette that's somehow both super trendy and totally timeless. And the range is fantastic, with some really creative names. For instance, take a look at this stunning pink. It's called Rose Dragon, or Dragon Rose. You can just feel that bold, almost mythical vibe they're going for. Next up, we have this classic, powerful red. They call it Rouge Folie, which translates to crazy red. I just love that. It's not just any red, it's a red with a serious attitude. You can feel the personality just from the name alone. And for something a little deeper, a little more dramatic, here's Mur Sauvage, or Wild Blackberry. It's a perfect, on-trend, moody shade. And look, these are just 3 examples from a massive collection, where every single one is curated to be expressive and exciting. So let's bring this all together. From that small garage to all-out glamour, from the artist's desk straight to your makeup bag, what is the ultimate Miss Cop promise? So when you put it all together, what really makes Ms. Cop different? Well, it pretty much boils down to these 4 things. You get artist-designed on-trend collections. You get a huge variety of products. But the real game changer is that all this professional-level quality comes at ultra-competitive prices. They're making true artistry accessible to everyone. So the story of Miss Cop is really about combining that deep passion and professional expertise with accessibility for all of us. And that leaves us with a simple but really powerful question. With this level of artistry right at your fingertips, what will you create?